What's up, good people? Hope everybody's doing good, man. Hope everybody's staying encouraged, being positive. Um, uh, I just looked at a video, a few videos of people just talking about like awakening and being awake, or coming to um, some form of awakening, whatever form that may be for some people. Um, for some people, it could be I guess they call it like shadow work. This is just like you reevaluating, say, all the negative things that's taking place in your life, and then you've I'm not gonna say you've hit a wall, but you've come to a point in your life where you actually stop and start to think about everything that's happened throughout your lifetime to the point where you're at now, right? Um, all the traumas, all the pains, all the I don't know, probably broken relationships, um, um, just negative things that makes you feel sad and makes you feel bad, right? Don't let these things play on your mind too much. Don't let it stress you out too much. I know what it's like. Um, I go through it sometimes, just like everybody else. Like I said, I hope everybody stays encouraged, man. Um, for some people, it could be through abusing, like, say, drugs, for instance. Some people drink a lot, and then they come to a point where they don't want to drink anymore. Some people do a lot of drugs, and then they come to a point where they don't want to do drugs anymore, right? Um, Especially for drugs. Like, it's hard to take a psychedelic and then try to go to sleep. I hope that makes sense. All right? It's hard to go back to sleep. After you become a certain wake, after you become awake to certain things, it's hard for you to go back to sleep. All right? Don't feel sad. Don't feel discouraged. Don't overly isolate yourself. Still go out and engage. I heard somebody say it before, and I guess I gotta copycat it and say it too. Protect your energy. If you can protect your energy, protect your energy. Let's see if I can put it this way. Protect your energy. My back. I got a bad back, so I don't want to lean forward too much. My back be hurting me. Protect your energy. Pretend that you're when you go out. Pretend that you have yourself around like you literally have a bubble around you. All right. I've heard it said before, so I'm gonna use it. Pretend that you have a bubble around you. All right. Try to take away the aspects of fear. All right. With your awakening, you have to understand that just like everything on this third dimensional plane can cease to exist, so can you. But you have a spirit, right? That transcends past this dimension. All right. So in a way, people that are coming to an awakening now, what you need to do is one, be joyful, be happy. All right. Do not be sad. Do not be discouraged. Feel good. Right. Despite everything that you've gone through, everything that you're going through presently, be happy. Be joyful. I'm telling you, man, because you're preparing for the shift. Right? You're preparing for the dimensional shift. All right. I'm not gonna go into the preachy religious stuff. I'm just being like, I'm being spiritually realistic, right? Prepare yourself for the dimensional shift, right? Where you're gonna be placed in a situation where you're not gonna be lonely anymore and discouraged and sad, right? Don't let these things play on your mind. Don't let these energies that may come and try to discourage you play on your mind. All right? This third dimensional mind can be easily manipulated. All right? Can be easily manipulated. You're preparing for a dimensional shift. All right? Your spirit vibrates very, very high. Right? So your spirit, your energy is preparing for the shift. But your physical body is going to be here. All right? Your physical body is going to stay in the third dimension. All right? But your spirit, your energy, that's going to transcend. It's going to ascend. All right? Some of you guys might be weak in your body. All right? Some of you guys might be ill in your body, but your spirit, your energy, your essence, your aura is going to ascend. All right? I said it before, like you have some people that are disabled, but they carry a glow and aura about them. All right? That sometimes other people want to be around them. You think to yourself, how so much people want to hang out with this person and they're disabled? Because they have an energy, they have a glow about them that you just want to be around them. All right? Though their physical bodies might be what's the word I can't say it. Though their physical bodies might be, say, harbored by their disabilities or whatever, all right? Their energy, their essence is going to ascend, all right? Be happy, be joyful, man. Prepare for the dimensional shift, all right? Prepare to ascend, all right? I know it's hard. Once you're awake to everything, it's hard to go back to sleep. All right? Think of it as taking a psychedelic or drinking a whole bunch of, I don't know, Red Bulls or something. You're not gonna go to sleep. I remember when I used to take long road trips. We used to take the gas station used to sell this thing called no dose. So it's like these pills you used to take and it'll keep you up. All right. Prepare to ascend, man. Do not be discouraged. It's hard because some people are not awake. All right. Almost like I'm gonna say to the chosen ones. Think of it as like you're in a video game. It could be Sims or. I'm not a big fan of the Grand Theft Auto, even though I've played it in the past. But you know, Grand Theft Auto is kind of crazy. It's kind of chaotic. But think of yourself as you're one of the main characters in a video game, right? And then the other people that you might see are literally NPCs, right? You're the main character. In your life, you're the main character. You're the main character. Don't let other entities or other people or other things around you in this video game or in this matrix, whatever you want to call it, don't let them discourage you. because you're going to ascend. They're just a program. They're just a program in the game. Right? I gotta use a perfect example. The money situation, right? It's kind of hard for a lot of people, right? But we know money is just used as a means to an end, as far as like doing exchange with things. Those of us that are awake, we don't worship money. We just use it just to utilize it for the things that we need within this system, within this matrix, within this video game. We don't worship money. We don't glorify money. All right? It's literally a piece of paper. All right? Or digits. At this point, say it's digits. All right? But it's a piece of paper. Now, you as for the chosen ones, you know that money is a means to an end, and it's used for an exchange, right? For goods and services, whatever the case may be. All right? You know that you're not gonna harm somebody over money. You know you're not gonna. You wouldn't compromise your integrity, your morals, for money. All right? So think of it in that aspect. All right? Now, the other people that might do that, or might be on that type of time, or give up the type of energy, you got to think that they're NPCs. You're the main character in the game. You're the main character in the story. So you're not going to vibrate. You're not going to vibrate like them, right? Because they're not going to ascend. They're not leaving. They're part of the program. They're staying in that video game. All right? Think of it as virtual reality. You take off the headset, right? And rise, all right? You rise, right? And go about your life. All right? But the people in that video game is staying right there. They're not leaving. They're part of the program. Don't let that overly stress you out, or don't let it play tricks on your mind. All right? Don't let this video game, this program, this matrix manipulate you. All right? To thinking that you're an NPC. You're not. You're the main character in the story. Chosen ones, you're the main character in your life. If, like for me, I still like every once in a while I may watch sports. I like sports, or I might I look on social media, I look on YouTube, and I do videos myself. All right. Don't let anybody manipulate you. Filter through the chaos. Filter through the mess. All right. Filter it. Use discernment. All right. Meaning what sticks, what makes sense, all right. What doesn't make sense, let it, literally, like, I don't know if you need to meditate or just kumbaya, listen to sound frequencies, take a walk, drink some water. Matter of fact, I need to drink some water. Water. Right? Whatever you got to do. All right? But you're not an NPC. You're not so caught up into the video game. That's why it feels different for you. Because you're not going to stay in the video game. You're not staying in the video game. You're not part of the program. You're not part of that program. All right? You're meant to ascend. Prepare yourself for the shift. Prepare yourself for the dimensional shift. Do not be sad. Be encouraged. I don't want to get preachy, but be encouraged. Be happy. Do not be sad. Don't worry about other. I know it's hard, but don't worry about other people at this point. You have to let other people that are part of the program. You have to let them go. They're not gonna go with you. They're not gonna take off the virtual reality set. Some people are literally NPCs, all right? They're just a program. That's how you got to see it. You are the main character. Prepare for the dimensional shift. All right? Prepare for the dimensional shift. Look at society. I hate to say, but it's real. At this point, just like you see a simulation or a video game or virtual reality, not everybody is a main character like you. Some of them are just programs. Right? Still live your life. Still do what makes you happy. Vibrate high. Try to do things that are positive. Things that's not gonna make you feel bad. All right? That's not gonna make you feel negative or bring on any guilt trips or like anything like that. All right? Don't let anything or anyone try to discourage you. All right? Because those are NPCs. They are not coming out of the game. They're part of the program. They're just programs. You're the main character. All right? You are the main character. Chosen ones, you are the main character. Always remember that. Going forth, prepare for the dimensional shift and remember that you're the main character. Regardless of what it is. Old friends, old families, old co-workers, old whatever, right? You are the main character. They're just programs. Prepare for the dimensional shift. Prepare to ascend. Don't be discouraged. I want everybody to be happy and feel good. All right? It feels weird. I'm not gonna lie, it feels weird. But disconnect yourself from it, man. Unplug. Prepare to ascend. All right? Everybody can't go. You're the main character in your story. You are. Chosen ones, you are. Do not be discouraged. You're the main character. All right? Think of it, this is a movie, a video game, a simulation, virtual reality, whatever you want to call it. You are the main character, chosen ones. Despite what anybody says, despite what anybody does, you're the main character. All right? In this simulation, you're the main character. Anybody that's talking mess to you, talking junk to you, trying to make you feel sad, trying to guilt trip you, try to trigger you, listen, they are just programs. All right? They're not going with you on the ascension. All right? They will not ascend with you. They're not going to the next dimension. All right? All right? Be encouraged, man. I see videos that people feel sad and like no clutter. No clutter. I know it's hard because we live in a crazy world. But don't let the craziness of this world clutter your mind. You're preparing to ascend. All right? Spiritually. That's that funny feeling you have now. Because your spirit, your energy, your essence, your aura, everything about you, internally, what you really are, is going to ascend. All right? Going higher. All right? Going up. All right? This third dimensional body is just for the third dimension. you're going to ascend. The real you is going to ascend. I show you. Hope everybody's good. Stay encouraged, chosen ones. It's not easy, chosen ones, but prepare to ascend. Prepare for the dimensional shift. Everybody cannot go because you are the main character. All right. Peace.